Hello and welcome back to the Banner Saga, where I recorded for 10 minutes without actually recording, because, yeah, thanks game, thanks OBS, thanks whatever, I don't, somebody's to blame and it's not me. I reloaded back to the last save, which was thankfully recently, but it was not between the episodes, it was slightly after that. So there was one event that we skipped, which was that I think we skipped. I don't think it got recorded. I don't think it was in the last episode. That there was a village uh, with some what do you call them? Things in them, and we skirted around it instead of fighting them. Because it was very poorly worded and I couldn't tell if I was doing the dumb thing or not. So I decided just to take the safe option. Anyway, so we reloaded and here we are. You hear a shout echo on the wind, a standard Varl greeting. A caravan of Varl are headed in your direction, probably a few hundred in total. You meet them halfway. Fassel, you must be with Wagner. Was. Wagner didn't make it. You're serious? It's getting grim out here, but I didn't expect that. You're flying the Schlid banner. What's happening? Isn't Ulfar in charge there? I'm Fassel. Ulfar's still in Schlid, in case he needs to be. He sent me to meet Wagner. Well, you. We've seen nothing happening in Schlid yet. What do you mean? No dredge. They never came through Schlid. They're all pouring out of Ridgehorn. We only just found out about it. One group went that way, we came here. Ridgehorn, the fort on the bay? That place has been abandoned for hundreds of years. Now here is where in the original recording, I said, boy game, you're doing the worst version of like an in media res type of thing, where you're just dumping stuff on me. You're doing the opposite of expositing, but instead, these are things I probably should care about, but you've told me nothing about them, so I got nothing to care about. Yeah, maybe. That's why they're here. That's why they're there. By all accounts, it looks like another damned invasion. Luden forces his way into the conversation. Wait a godless minute. What did you do? Careful now. You be careful. What did you start? You think men don't remember history? The long banner hangs in Aberrang. The Second Great War nearly screwed us all. What did you do this time? Who the fane is this? This is actually where I realized I wasn't recording, because I looked over because I was going to talk about this decision. This, it turns out, is a very important decision. Not that the game tells you, but I am aware, having read the Keeping Characters Alive page, that I believe this is a major decision in terms of what happens to Luden. As in, 2 of these get him killed. Because, sure, why not? That's how storytelling works, right? I mean, in some sense, I appreciate what they're trying to do, where they're trying to, show, oh, hey, minor choices have big rippling effects. But honestly, it feels like they're taking the agency away from you. You're no longer playing the game. The game's playing you. So, let me just double check here. Fuck. You know what? Let me just read this to you instead of you listening to me read it. Ludin appears in Chapter 1, where he is the only witness to Wagner's demise. He becomes available for fights as part of Hakon's caravan in Chapter 3, where he continuously annoys Hakon. He can be knocked out and packed off to Grofheim along with his followers, Yrsa and Bersi, in order to keep him safe from the unforeseen dangers that arise. If he comes to Ridgehorn, he will not want to stay in the ruined fortress after the dredge lays siege on it, and he will leave immediately with all his retinue. If you allow him that, by not knocking him out, he is waylaid by Dredge and will be killed if you don't run to rescue. If he survives these ordeals, he silently appears in end of Chapter 4. Yeah. So, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe this is related, but it sounds like there's an additional decision in Ridgehorn. I don't really care if he gets killed. I care if I don't have him in the party. Especially, and this makes me feel all the more vindicated in cheating additional renown in, especially if you invest a bunch of renown points in him and then he just fucking leaves. Fuck you. Fuck you, game. I have some beer. Hold on. I forgot I opened this like an hour ago. It's just been sitting on my counter. Or on my desk. So, if I take him to Grofheim, or if I send him to Grofheim, he leaves the party. He might survive, he might not. He's left the party. I don't really care. I can't tell. even with foresight, I can't fucking tell what this means. If you allow him that by not knocking him out, he is waylaid by Dredge and will be killed if you don't run to rescue. I don't want him to leave at all. I guess technically I can reload because I do have this save right when this episode started. This fucking game, man. Let's just go. Let's see where this goes. Nobody. No one to worry about anyway. Ludin's head swivels in your direction, eyes wide. He seems uncertain whether to be insulted or threatened. What orders did Ulfar give you, Fasalt? I'm supposed to offer any support you need. I've got 330 Varl behind me, and Ulfar wants to know what's happening at Ridgehorn. What's your plan? What the fuck? Okay, let's look at the wiki, because now I'm just, like, morbidly curious what the fuck. Decides to travel to Grofheim by way of Ridgehorn. I'm not reading any more of that because it's not actually useful and it's just spoilers. Fuck you, game. What the fuck do you want? Huh? I got nothing. If I send him to Grofheim, he's not in the party. If I bypass Ridgehorn, that seems like a mistake no matter what. But if if I go to Ridgehorn and we're coming and we don't send Luden, then we have to go save his ass. Even with foresight, I don't know what to do. Fuck you. Luden, you're coming with us. I'll have my Varl fall in line. Yours to command, Hakan. Are you insane? He just said an army of dredge are pouring out of that fort. Go on to Grofheim then, Prince. Having your blood on my hands would be worse than doing nothing. So he's going to leave anyway. Immediately. Not even now. Or not even when we arrive. This shuts Luden up for a moment. You can see the battle raging in his head. He looks desperate for safety, but he didn't expect to flee like a coward. He expected you to come along. He glances at his men. We're already this far. If this is the Varl's doing, I'll know of it, and so will my father. Besides, you need my help and my fighters. If I go, so do Yrsa and Bersi. Luden's unexpected flip-flop catches you like a swift kick to the shins. Mogr can't contain a chuckle. Huh, the prince has courage. Huh. Hold on, let's read this again. He can be knocked out and packed off to Grofheim, along with his followers, in order to keep him safe. If he comes to Ridgehorn, he will not want to stay in the ruined fortress after the dredge laid siege on it, and he will leave immediately with all his retinue. If you allow him that, by not knocking him out, he's waylaid by dredge and will be killed if you don't run to rescue. Okay, so my reading of that, and admittedly this is a fan wiki, so it's not, I don't hold them to the same writing standards that this game doesn't meet. My reading of that is you can go to Ridgehorn, then knock his ass out, and then you at least keep your son Bersi. Hold on a second. There's also entries here for Yrsa and Bersi, so let's see. She will stay in your caravan for the following fights even if you knock out the annoying prince. Okay. He will stay in your caravan for the following fights even if you knock out the annoying prince. Sold! Do whatever you like. Because I'm just going to knock you out when we get there. Paint me the villain, Hakan. What do I care? I'm sick of you being the only one as he pleases in this alliance. These are Varl lands. We're facing an army of dredge. How much experience do you have in these matters? True, mankind has never provoked them into a war. You're going for a third. Is taunting the dredge into genocide a game for your kind? Man, it really wants me to knock his ass out. It's given me 4 opportunities now to knock him out. You curse and threaten pandemonium. The prince has chosen to be no responsibility of yours. If Luden stays, so do Fasalt's warriors. They join the caravan. Of course, the downside now is that I have less supplies to spread around. They didn't bring their own... I don't... The hike approaching the Godstone is murder. You recall how most Godstones were built on hills overlooking other Godstones so that travelers could follow them and find their way between cities. It does nothing to ease your pains. Jesus, game. Is that noise entirely necessary? Right in my ear. Dredge, shouts Mogr near the front of the caravan. Suddenly, black rocks are whizzing past your head. What the hell is this? You shout. Mogr shakes his head. A stone slams into the shield of a nearby Varl, exploding in a flash of light and razor-sharp fragments. Get behind the shield bangers, shouts Mogr as you approach for a fight. Okay. So I have to presume this just determines how, since it's not actually determining whether I fight or not, what it's determining is how hard the battle is, or is it nothing? Or is it literally only a negative, where if you do this, more people die, if you do this, it's the same difficulty fight? They wouldn't respec the fight, would they? That's too much work. That's dev work you have to do if you're competent. So they would just not do it. I think I don't want to click it because I don't know what it does, but hold on. It just saved like 2 minutes ago. What does oversee do? Looking across the battlefield, you wonder if a tactical approach would be best. You keep your weapon sheathed. You'll be able to take the fight from afar and give orders with a clear head. You can never tell exactly how it's going to turn out, though. I don't think that keeps me from having to go into battle. It would be weird if the game just had skippable fights, too. All three of these have said it's a good chance to press your advantage, so... Sure, I guess. I'm very confused. They did not heal. Weren't they supposed to heal? Provoker. That's not helpful. Why is he not a shield banger? He's literally banging his shield. Well, you're in... I don't know. Gunnulf just has bad luck, I think. Oh, grit... hold on, what are you? Strong arm. Character smashes enemy or ally, knocking them back up to 4 tiles and pushes them through anyone in the way. Didn't we have somebody with this before? Both friend or foe. That was not specified before if it was the same type of character. I think this is a different character type. I think I was mixing it up with Luden's thing, which is similar. Sure. Okay, I guess we'll see how this goes. This is weird. What? Okay, and these are new enemy types. Slag Slinger. Run several tiles away from an attacker when hit. These guys are also new. Oh boy. Okay. So, I think we should stay away from these guys and make them walk for several turns. These guys have got to... They must have a range they have to deal with anyway, so... Is this dumb? Probably. Let's... Maybe we put these guys out front ish and then make the squishies do the cleanup. These two guys can take that one. Okay. I'd like to think this is pretty good. I hope I'm not missing something obvious. Wish I knew who would go first. That would be real help, but... I don't suppose they retreat in any particular order, do they? Or direction, I mean. Fuck you. Hadn't considered the downside of boxing them in like that. Huh. Do I want to go for the kill? No, I'd rather press the numbers advantage. It's weird to say numbers advantage, but it's a numbers advantage at the moment. Having those guys take a super long time to get over to us is an advantage. Well, I'll at least move over here. I don't want to kill him. Okay. Yeah. Interesting. Okay. What is your... It'd be nice to know your attack range. So I'd like to move him up. Hold on. What's the order here? You, then you, then you. Okay. It'd be nice to negate the risk from this guy before he gets a turn. And I think this is a reasonably safe move. Okay, so we can get him to 2. Moving here is not going to save me because this guy will just move up. So... spend 1 extra, neutralize this guy. Alright. You next. And then you. And then I have to start considering whether to knock some of these guys off. Okay, so where is your turn? Way out here. But still before Mogur's next turn. However, if I get close... Probably use Bring the Pain. I think that's a good move. And hopefully when he retaliates, that'll at least bring him down to like... Oh, hold on a second. Yeah. Okay. So Bring the Pain should do 4. Plus 2 to return the favor. Right, okay. Alright. Good. Good. Okay. He's pretty low risk. But not 0. I mean, they're all, you know, it's a toss-up. Take chip damage every turn, or give everybody else more turns. Lesser of two evils, I think. Unless I can... Oh, I can hit both of them. Huh. As a repositioning function, that would be... handy. I'm not sure if that's the right move, but it feels like it is. The other move is no move at all, so... Oh, it's only one of them. Okay, never mind. I wish I could pull my punch on them, right? So that I didn't have to kill them. I don't think the game really wants me to play that way, but... I don't know, make your mechanics better then. +1 per unit they pass through. I mean, it's not like it really matters. I think it's a waste. Rally's not going to be helpful for anyone, I don't think. Right? Actually, it would be helpful for Luden. If he survives. Okay. You're next, and I don't want to get close to you. And after you is him. After you is him. So, moving here and taking this guy on. Ooh, can I hit them both with Tempest? I don't think so. I think that because the squares don't make a circle. As Mr. Popo says, all these squares make a circle. Forgot they move. Why did I not? Huh. That's an interesting ability. I probably should have read that before it happened, but here we are. No time to learn like the present. Okay, he's not going anywhere. So I could kill this guy and it wouldn't matter as much. But is the threat more substantial than the... Am I forgetting something about his abilities? Oh, actually, he would only do one there anyway. So should I remove him? Why does he only do one to this guy? Oh, because of his relative armor. I mean, that's one less health. But then he's gonna move. I don't know if that's a good thing or not. It seems pretty random where they move, though. Maybe not? I don't know. It's hard to tell. Works both in my favor and against me that he's now boxed in. Interesting. Can't get close enough for this to matter. He's next. Then him. Then him. I don't know. I guess at least this way he'll be in the way. Make this, make Bercy less likely to get attacked by Stone Guard Defender. Gotta remember that splinter thing. That's handy. Interesting. You could have done 7 damage to him and you didn't. I mean, I appreciate it, but... Oh. I was a little too willy-nilly with my willpower. Okay. Hold on. Knock the target back through multiple tiles doing armor. What's his move? His move is 4. So actually that would almost nullify his capacity to do anything in the next. Not entirely, but... Well, is that better than just attacking him? When's his next turn? Bercy will get another turn before that, but... shit. This guy's next, and he's going to... He's gonna attack Bercy, right? That's the only right move. But the AI is also wonky as shit, so I don't know. I don't know which one's the right move. Probably none of them. Knockback target. Doing armor break damage. Does it do armor break damage regardless of... One break plus one per... Okay. So it would only do one break versus up to 3 this, or up to 4 this way. That doesn't actually... That's not far enough to actually make him not a threat to Bercy, so... Fuck. He's still up, but... He's not getting away. He's gonna go down. Or maybe not. This guy will be the one to do it. Or the first one who can. So actually, we've got some opportunity to... Huh. Let's move first. It's a weird move, dude. Not really sure why he did that. Okay. So what can you do not to die? That's gonna be the guy. He's gonna move anyway, so spending the extra move to get over here isn't gonna save him. If you're gonna go down anyway, you might as well go down swinging. How's that feel, Luden? Sorry? What? Sorry? Oh, sorry, I can't hear you. Can't hear you all over all the whining. Okay. Am I asking for trouble by doing this? He can spend the extra to get there. I'm just gonna hope he doesn't, I guess. Of course he will. Why wouldn't he? Attack the hero, this hero next turn. He's got 11. Can't beat his 14. Not likely to hurt him. Only would do 1 anyway. Versus... No, that's not worth it. Okay. Yeah, let's take his attention. Is he going next? He's going next. Okay. All the damage I can get, please. Weird. Weirdly, this guy has not been... Could take that guy out. Do I kill this guy? He's way out in the count. We've got one more threat here and one threat here. I still think it's early to be killing. But it also gives us the ability to have some of the willpower I was otherwise missing in the horn, which would be useful here. I was sort of underestimating the usefulness of it, but in a pinch, you really need it. Okay, next turn you will, let's see. Be nice if you could move all the way there. But you can only... oh, right. You can only move through allies, not enemies. If I kill him... if I kill this guy... Eric gets another point of will... and can move through. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and it could be 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. But with... well, maybe he'll run? But even after running, he's just gonna walk back. There's no good way to do this. Just end the turn. Get your shit together, Luden. You know what? Actually, he's taken enough hits at this point. Ooh, interesting. He's gonna have to retreat on this next turn. Otherwise, he's going to get killed. If I move in here, he's going to take at least two... oh, no. He's forced to attack this guy. feel like my brain is melting trying to think like multiple turns ahead. It's going on 1 o'clock in the morning as well, which is certainly not helping after a yet another long week. Who's going next? You're going next, but you're not gonna live. So Luden's going next. Right? You're gonna kill him, right? That would be the only logical conclusion. Unless the AI is smarter than I'm giving it credit for, or they've programmed it not to kill. But I've never seen it not... Well, no, I guess I have. I've seen it do dumb stuff. Where are you in the order? So that would push this guy up. But he's already got his choices determined. That guy's not the biggest deal. And wouldn't be affected by Moger moving up anyway. That actually might work pretty well. Okay. If I don't... No, this guy's just gonna take him out anyway. No, they're both the same health. If I kill one, the other will go for him. It's a lose-lose. Or, well, very minorly. So... Do I spend... his remaining rally... Can I can't spend it on myself, of course. That would be... Yeah, I guess there's no way to make that work, that it wouldn't be just recursive and broken. What do I do? What do I do? I don't think Luton can survive. It's a shame because I just gave him a bunch of time on the clock. Unless they do dumb stuff and keep picking away at his armor, but even then, he's only got, what, 2 attacks left on him? Who do I want to have? Not you. Who do I want to have this final will point? You're gonna need it. Because I'm gonna need you to reuse Malice on the next turn. Or do I break this guy's armor? But the exchange rate is so good on that ability, it just seems silly not to do that. To spend it on anything else. You know what? We'll just do that. It's something. Yep, there we go. It's a weird move to do that, but yeah, as expected. I don't think Luden can get away, but it doesn't hurt to try. Oh. Unless he moves here and kills him. Yeah, that's an idea. I don't think it'll keep him from getting killed by the other guy, but... it's worth a try. Oh. I didn't think about that. Damn it. Well... That was a weird effect on that. They are picking away at his armor still. Interesting. Why? Okay, maybe if I can hit this guy and make him retreat? Then get him out of the way. I'm trying to get everybody over to the people who are actually a threat, right? Hold on. Breaks armor. I mean, I don't want them to just sit around not taking armor damage because there could be a point at which everyone's too damaged to actually kill them. I mean, we're seeing that with Luden already. He's basically useless at this point. Just by virtue of not being able to overcome their remaining armor. Hold on. Where is this guy in the queue? He's way out. He's at the end? Is that the end? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's nearly the end. You know what? We gotta do it sometime. Better than wasting more time on breaking armor and twiddling our thumbs. Fucking see. Oh, and of course, because I didn't spend that the last turn, he doesn't have any... Oh, wait a minute. Okay. Knock the target back through multiple tiles doing armor break damage. Is that worth it, or am I just putting more people at risk versus just taking his health away from him? I would push him to here, he would do... Yeah, I think the better option is just to do the damage to him. Fucking... This is becoming a real pain in the ass. Can't... This cluttered interface that doesn't scale with the zoom. Or rather, does scale when it shouldn't. It should rescale to the window. It should stick to the window. Never mind. It's terrible. It's terrible. I can't target the person I'm trying to target. Should I move here to... Yeah, because that'll box this guy in. Force him to target him. Not allow him to move. How critical is that? It's pretty critical. Once we get him down... It's going to take a few turns, but once we... Actually, once we get these two guys down, if Ludin manages to survive by some stupid chance, he could actually still be useful in taking down the armor, because the armor doesn't scale with his health. For some stupid reason. I don't think this is gonna save him. Is it worth the effort? Should I just make him have him make a suicide run on this guy? No. Let's give him a fighting chance. Sure would be nice if characters rested and healed up after moving. Okay, oh, he's finally taken quite a bit of... Oh shit, and he's out of, oh boy, we've dug ourselves a nice little hole here, haven't we? There it is. This cluttered ass mess. Can't even move all the way around the side of a guy. This squares system. I think it's maybe just time to start cleaning up. I don't love it because it means starting to give Oh, wait a minute. I have this out of order. Oh, shit. I need all hands on deck to clean this guy up. So, is that your last? No, it's not your last point. Okay. You do that guy, you do that guy. You maybe do that guy. Oh boy, it's gonna come down to the line, I think, in a nasty kind of way. Okay. You're going next. And it's not gonna be pretty. At least eliminate this guy from being an issue. That worked out kind of okay. Not great, not terrible. Move here and do armor damage. Just to open him up, I think. Or do I use rally? Oh, actually, if I use a point, I can do 2 armor damage. That would get him down to 10. Every little bit counts. Fuck it. Let's just do it. Let's do the dumb thing. Oh, great. And that worked. Well, sort of worked. Do I kill that guy? What do I do here? Let's see. This guy is a serious threat. So he's at the next attack. If he attacks Eric, he's gonna take 5 health from him. Am I doing that right? No, 3 health from him. And if he attacks Fasalt, he's going to take 6 health from him, making him almost useless. But that is 2 turns away. Who else can get in that time? You can. And you could bring... Let's see. Mogre versus hit. If I move Fasalt here... Bring his armor down to 9. No. If I spend the point, force the focus... No, I don't want to force the focus, because actually he's the weakest of the remaining... So that's a total waste. Don't even consider that. Man, I thought this was going to be an easy fight. What the fuck? This game, I tell you. Mogre goes next. And this little shithead. Then Gris. It would be good to get him out of the way so Gris could get in. So... Regardless, he needs to move. The question is where? Here and kill the guy? No, because that will bump the turn order, and I don't want to do that. So. You can only spend one. Okay. Okay. All right. All right. All right. All right. We're cleaning this up. How many turns are left? Or not how many turns are... I don't even know. I'm just speaking in gibberish at this point because this game is melting my fucking brain. Okay, if I spend the 2 remaining points, which is I don't really want to do, I could do 5 damage to him, which would bring him down to 1. However, that's not very economical and doesn't leave me a lot of... In case there's something I've forgotten, which there assuredly is, it doesn't give me any options. 3 on the next turn would not beat anyone's armor. And he can't escape. So what's his ability? Oh, the shield slam. Ooh, that is a problem. But I can't unless I can't kill him. Yeah, so just do the damage I can, because I can't negate if he's gonna do that ability attack. Of course he will. Oh no, he won't, because he doesn't have points for it. I forgot. This game, unlike some games, this is false praise, but this game, unlike some games, doesn't just make the enemies follow different rules. So they actually do have a pool of will to use. So he can't do that. Ah, okay. I don't think it changes what I want to do, but it is somewhat reassuring. He's still got 8 whole armor. God damn. Do I spend an ability point to give somebody else an ability point to make a more useful move? Looking at the turn order. You're not doing anything except for picking at people's armor. You're not doing anything except for picking at people's armor. You're not likely to do much except for pick at people's armor. This is really the only serious problem. I would like to leave this guy alive last because he has the least capability to, you know, run around and be a pain in the ass. Do I do the armor damage? Oh, I forgot. Still got armor. Okay. Not in the risk zone yet, but it's not great. Thankfully, this is the only guy who can actually do more than 1 armor damage per turn. Let's hope that was the right call. Thankfully, that retaliation ability, having multiple characters with that retaliation, is definitely coming in handy. Should I go for that kill? Yeah, I should. Plus, I got an achievement for it. I kind of want to leave this guy alive because this guy's going to be a pain in the ass to chase down, and he has the most ability to continue dealing damage. This is fine. And this is actually... Hold on. Move here. This is perfect because I want to get a kill with him. Fuck off. Alright. Boy, that was a long battle. I feel like my brain just totally disintegrated in there somewhere. I don't know what it was about that. That was not easy. You take a moment to survey the battlefield. The enemy is being pushed back all the way down the line. I am not going to... You know, the worst part of this is they don't even confirm it, if I remember correctly from the first time. If you click the wrong one, you're up shit creek. All right. Oh, God damn it. Sure, why not? The episode's already way too long. What's one more thing? What in the depths are these, you wonder, looking at the unusual dredge slingers? Nobody knows. Without warning, a deranged and half-dead slag stumbles out of a brush, throwing itself upon the yaks attached to the treasure cart. Surprised Varl pull weapons, but not before the whole cart slides off a slick rock and down a sheer drop, stopped suddenly by a low growl. What? What? Not before the whole cart slides off slick rock and a sheer drop. Fucking... The enormous metal wagon dangles precariously off a cliff. From the end swings a confused yak, still tied to its reins. On top, the dredge hangs on tight. Keeping the whole thing from plummeting over the side is Gunnulf. Of course it is. Master of the wrong decision. One hand white-knuckling the cart, the other wrapped around a tree trunk. Fuck you. Alright, what does the wiki say? He will be killed if not ordered to let go of the treasure cart. This is the only event where he can be killed or dismissed. Under specific circumstances, blah, blah, blah. Okay. So either of these kill him? Is that really the... Fuck you, game. What the fuck is that? Let me double check this. It's not like I get replacement characters either. I just have one less character. Like, I'm pretty sure you can feasibly have, like, you can get down, if you make all the wrong choices, you can get your party down to, like, 3 characters. At least at this point in the game. Interesting. Gunnulf can be killed if he is allowed to attempt to save a falling wagon. He will fail and fall to his death if you do not tell him to let go, or if you are defeated in the battle immediately preceding the event, which is the first battle against the Dredge Slingers. I'm kind of curious what circumstances, under what circumstances he dies if you lose the battle. That seems weird. Wait, is that what I'm missing about the whole thing? About there being, like, limited punishment for getting people wounded? Is that I'm not losing battles and that the game... I'm surprised the game... Like, it's weird even to think that the game is actually tolerant of you losing a battle. Like, in any other game, that's just, well, reload. I mean, even in most... There are some strategy games where that's not the case. Or tactics games, rather. Lots of strategy games, obviously, but tactics games where that's not the case, but it's still rare. Tell Gunnulf to let go. My duty, he grunts. He doesn't budge. You wonder how much this responsibility defines his reason for living. Jesus. The dredge has found some footing and is trying to clamber up over the cart. The tree creaks under the weight. Order him to let go with authority. With a roar that sounds more like you just stabbed him in the side than gave an order, Gunnulf lets go of the cart. It flips over the side in a flash, followed much later by a dull thud and crack. At the base of the steep cliff, hundreds of yards below, the treasure cart has exploded into a frozen firework of gold, valuables, and yaks and dredge gore. That was a costly mistake, grits Ubin between clenched teeth. Okay, let's see what that actually means. You wonder why the dredge went after the yaks in the first place. Then you realize the bigger problem is the vast fortune now lying at the bottom of the cliff. What the fuck is this decision? Hold on. Let's see. Nope. That's not helpful. Okay, I don't know what the fuck to do here. Your call, Ubin. Fuck it. What choice do we have? He mutters. Even if we could gather it up, we've got nothing to haul it. He sounds defeated, but resolute in moving on. You begrudgingly set off, leaving a king's ransom beneath your feet. Okay, what does that actually translate to? Morale down and... nothing else? Really? Fuck it. Okay. Morale's down. This has gone on way too long. We're going on 80 minutes. So, thank you guys for putting up with another even longer episode than usual. This game continues to be befuddling. I will see you guys for more of it next time.